Today, I wanted to show you guys what sold for me from April 27th to May 10th. I'm a little bit behind on these videos. Some of you might know I just recently moved and things have been a little busy for me, and I'm just trying to get everything organized. My room is coming together slowly but surely, but I have been finding all my items so I can ship them out. I had some awesome sales these 2 weeks. I think I sold 19 items in total. So very excited to show what I sold, and let's get right into it. I'm going to do a screen share. All right, so the first one that I sold was the CNC California size 1X 100% linen black and white floral print button down. This was super cute, and you know me, I like linen, so I usually pick up everything that I see in linen. I got this from Value Village, so the price was higher than I like it to be, but in any case, it took 30 days to sell. I was asking $32 for it, and I did get my full asking price, but my profit was $11.34. But it was in perfect condition. I do believe this actually got shipped over to the States. It was super cute with the little silver buttons. So that was a good first off sale. Moving on. I'm trying to, here. The next one I sold was this Elsa Cavaletti size medium top, short sleeve, asymmetrical, artsy festival red. This was the one I picked up from the bins last time you guys came with me. It only took 1 day to sell. I was asking 34, I accepted 28, and I profited $15.91. I was actually surprised that this was one of the first Elsa Cavalettis that was sold, because I just didn't think it was going to sell, but hey, you never know. The person who actually picked this up is a huge fan of Elsa Cavaletti, and so she said if I get any more, let her know, because she would love to have the pieces. So that's really great. So potential buyer that comes back again, right? Or potential repeat buyer. Next on the list is this Kate and Lily dress. It's a woman's size 6. It was super pretty. I tried it on. I thought it was beautiful. Color wasn't right for me and the size was wrong, but I thought it was just a really pretty dress. Great for like a garden wedding. It had like the smocked waist on it. It was really pretty. eBay is flooded with these. There are tons of dresses, and they're almost all the same, like silhouette or style, just different colors. I was actually surprised that this moved as fast as it did. I picked this up at Value Village. It took 28 days to sell. I was asking $45. I accepted an offer for $34, and I made $18.94. So I was really happy with that. There's the tag if you guys don't recognize it. And next on my list was a Joseph Ribkoff. You know me, I pick him up every single time I see him. This sells for me all the time. So I did make sure that it was asymmetrical, midi, black, quiet luxury, wedding guest, which I thought was perfect for a wedding guest. It was a really cute dress. I did pick this up at Value Village, so I did pay a little up for it. It took 41 days to sell. I was asking 28. I accepted 25, and my profit was $13. I don't know. These just sell for me. I pick them up every single time. Let me know if you guys have had good luck with Joseph Ribkoff. I would love to know if they go really well for you. And it's very available where I'm at. I feel like almost every time I go out thrifting, I find one of these pieces. And generally it's in amazing condition. The next piece I sold was this LL Bean sweater cardigan zip up. I always pick up LL Bean. It does really well for me. It's actually one of my highest sellers last year, or my most pieces I've sold was that label. This one did really well. I got it. It took 70 days to sell, which I was kind of assuming it would, because I did get it at the end of winter. It was at Value Village for they were having a sale for their sweaters and long sleeve shirts. So 70 days, and I got my full asking price, $40. Oh, it was $40. I don't know why that's up there like that. And I profited $24.37. I actually sold this exact same one earlier in the winter, but it was green and it went really fast as well. So when I saw this, I picked it up because I assumed it would go fast too. Maybe for a little less money though, just because of the season that we're in. Oh, this is not, oh shoot. There's one more here I wanted to show you from eBay. I'm sorry, give me 1 minute. I thought I was ready for you guys. I sold an Abercrombie and Fitch. Here it is right here. Abercrombie and Fitch women's size 31 shorts, Curve Love mom high-rise denim. This I did pick up at the bins. Yes, I did. It took 47 days to sell. I was asking 35. I accepted 27, and my profit was $20.49. Love the bins. So good. And yeah, I didn't hesitate to pick these up, especially with the size and the mom high rise. They were super cute, super cute. All right, let's go to Poshmark sales. I picked this piece up at Value Village. It's 100% linen, midi dress, made in Italy, coastal chic I put in here too. And I did add quite a few more keywords here at the bottom. I did old money, preppy, spring dress, summer staple, breathable, natural fabric. I also put weekend getaway in because I can just see somebody going to, like, I don't know, those fancy places in like Cape Cod or something with a big brim hat. I could just see the lady walking down the street, you know, with a big brimmed hat and a big huge bag, and she's shopping and she's fancy. That's what I was thinking. So anyways, this took 25 days to sell. I was asking 35. I accepted 28, and my profit was $10.20, and I was very much okay with that because it was really like not a big brand. I don't know, you know, I had a hard time trying to find like the brand. It wasn't super popular. So really just going off of the style-based piece. The next piece, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I found this at my last bins trip, and I was kind of maybe not embarrassed, but I didn't show it to you in the bins haul. I don't know why. I just kind of thought this isn't going to go. This was a stupid pickup, but I thought for a bins haul, why not? It was pretty cute. It's an Ann Taylor, and it's just loft, right? But it's a pair of really cute capris, and they have like flowers and little like yellow little tiny things. Anyways, I should have shared it with you. I don't know what I was thinking, because this pair of capris sold in 6 days after I listed it. I was asking 20. I took 19. And so my profit was $12.89. So it was super quick sell. It was a super $13 profit. I'm not sure why I was embarrassed to show you guys, because it did really well. So there you go. Don't be embarrassed. Show everything. I guess. I'll try harder next time. Next, moving on, was this Daniel Rain women's medium romper crochet crossover boho cover up long sleeve. This was really cute. I even tried it on. I thought it was adorable. The brand does not go fast at all, but I just thought this is so hippie and boho. How can you not use this for, like, I thought a cover up would be perfect for this. That's the tag right there, Daniel Rain. It took 63 days to sell, which I'm not surprised, just because of the season hasn't hit yet. I was asking 28. I accepted 24, and my profit was $8.41. Not super high, because I did pick this up at Value Village. Again, with Value Village. Those are even with coupons, guys. Like, oh, Value Village. Let's move on. This was another bins pickup. It's been a couple months. This was like my second bins trip. This were Coach women's loafer, size 10, leather, ivory, soft white, spring and summer, perfect for spring and summer. These got kind of like scuffed around in the bins. So there's like this little black mark here. It had, let me move the camera a little bit. It also had wooden shoe thingies, you know, shoe horses or shoe, whatever you put in there, but they were wooden. And so I think by getting them, they were all jumbled around in the bins and everything like that. It was getting this like scuff marks all over here, because the shoes had not been worn. There's no way they were worn, but just these kind of scuff marks on the leather, which is too bad. I probably could have gotten a little bit more for them. I'll just show you the sole too. Like, or not the sole, I'm sorry, like the Yeah, these were not worn, but they just got a little scuffed up because of the bins. Anyways, they took 42 days to sell, which is understandable because of season. I asked 35 and I accepted $28, but I profited $19.76. So I was very happy for that. Okay, this was like my nemesis. I picked this up when I very first started thrifting last year, and I got nothing on it. No hits. It was Lauren Ralph Lauren, so I picked it up. I thought it would do well. It took 195 days to sell. I wanted $20, and I think I started off at like maybe $35 because it's a Lauren Ralph Lauren. I mean, I think in the store it's like, I don't know, a lot of money. Anyways, like oh yeah, $72 in the store retail. So anyways, 195 days to sell. I was asking 20, I accepted $15, and my profit was $7.65. So not bad at all. It just took a really long time to sell, and I couldn't have been happier getting it out of my closet and over to somebody who would enjoy it. It happens, right? And I picked that up at a local thrift store. I'm not sure how much I paid for it. It couldn't have been much, though, maybe a couple bucks. This next one I sold was a Frank Lyman. This was actually a Value Village sale that they were having when they were doing their winter sale, like after winter. Anyways, Frank Lyman, women's size 12, open cardigan, ruffle, beige, textured stripe, lag and look. Now, originally I did not have log and look on the title. So about a month ago, maybe, I went ahead and changed and put log and look on there. This is the tag if you want to see it. You know, I don't know why I picked this up. I guess it was cheap, and I looked at Frank Lyman, and some of them go for pretty good money. But this one did not do well for me. It took 65 days to sell. I was asking 30, I accepted 20, and I made $9.22. So it was kind of neat though, like with the ruffles and stuff like that. I was happy that had gone. I was gonna probably take pretty much anything for that cardigan. Next up is this Laura Beccini, women's size large, 100% linen tunic cover-up beach vacation. And I made sure I put white on the linen because sometimes it's tan, or you know, you want to make sure. This was made in Italy. Again, linen, picked it up, no problem. I was actually going to keep it for myself if it didn't sell, but I knew it was going to sell. And it had these cute little balls on the sides here, which were really cute. This took 41 days to sell, which understandable considering the time of the season. I was asking 28, I accepted 25, and I got $13 profit for it. All right, Peter Millar golf shirt. I picked this up and it took 99 days to sell. I picked it up at the Goodwill, just a regular Goodwill. And I thought, I mean, I know it wasn't really golf season yet, but I really thought it was going to go faster than it did. And I thought it was going to go for more money. So maybe the camo kind of print is just not in, and that's probably why. I mean, it wasn't extra large, but holy cow, it measured like a double X. It was really big. But anyways, I was a little disappointed in the time it took, and then also what I ended up getting for it. I mean, but I did well on profit. So again, 99 days to sell. I was asking 30, accepted 24, and my profit was $15.54. Because I've just heard a lot of stuff about Peter Millar, and people say pick it up, they'll go quickly, but maybe just not this kind of like pattern. I kind of thought it would go faster because it is a camo pattern, but apparently not. All right. Next up is this scarf. Oh boy, this scarf. I had a lady buy it back in the fall on Marketplace. And for months and months, she kept saying she was going to come pick it up. And I just left it there. She paid full price for it. And then finally, like, I think at the end of January, she messaged me and said, I just can't come and get it. And I'm like, oh my God. I think it was actually February. And I'm like, how am I going to sell a scarf in February thinking like spring's coming? This is not going to go. But anyways, it sold. So I wasn't sure when I reposted. I couldn't remember the time. So we'll just go back and say it took 176 days to sell. It was new with tags, though, super pretty, purple, and it was lamb's wool. So I didn't have a problem picking that up. I think I paid about $6 for it. Anyway, so it took 176 days to finally sell, but I did get it for my full asking price of $30, and my profit was 18 after fees and cost of goods. But yeah, it's a really pretty scarf. Look, it even has like the whole thing of why they use lamb's wool and all of that stuff. All right, moving on. I'm kind of going quickly. I have to go and take my dog to get his nails trimmed today. And he's way overdue. All right, this Zara linen topped, cropped, short sleeve, pale green, pistachio green. I picked this up at Value Village, and look at, I forgot to add my own pictures, so I'm actually shocked that this even sold with no pictures. The reason why I got it was because it was linen and it was pistachio green. So those colors are really in for spring and summer. Muted like pastel kind of colors. So that is why I picked this up. It took 24 days to sell. I was asking 28. I accepted 23 and I made $11.62. But yeah, I was kind of shocked that it sold because I had none of my pictures in it, because I would never buy something that didn't have pictures in it. So I missed that one, but it ended up working out. Okay, so the last piece is actually a bundle from a lovely lady that also has a shop on Poshmark, a closet on Poshmark. She loved the Elsa Cavaletti, so she ended up taking this Lowry's Farms top. This was really so cute. It was cropped boho. Again, another reason why I got that was because it was boho, and then the butter yellow is really in again this season for spring and summer. I just thought it was super darling. Really cute. There's Lowry's Farm. I've never heard of them before. They're not a huge brand. I believe it's a Japanese brand actually. But anyways, so that sold. And then she picked up this Elsa Cavaletti top. I actually did a video on this just because I wanted to show the texture of it. Like, this was like a work of art. Unbelievable. So I made sure I put in sleeve, artsy, embroidered, festival, gray metallic. I also made sure down here that I put art to wear, dark academia, texture, silver, gold, and embellishments. I thought that probably would help. But such a cool piece. I know I showed you guys this in a haul, but like, I was over the moon when I found all this stuff, all the Elsa Cavaletti that day. And then also the American Eagle Outfitters peasant kind of boho off the shoulder top. It was really, really pretty. I don't know what year this came out of, but it had this gorgeous, and it doesn't show up good on pictures, but it has this like really gorgeous textured embroidery on it. It was really nice. And so that popped into her bundle as well. So she received those 3 tops. And let's just total them up. They took less than 30 days to sell, so that was really good. The Elsa Cavaletti I had just posted 2 days before. And so the total was, I sold them for $100, and I profited $78.37. So thank you very much for that. If you are watching me, I appreciate it. The thing that helped me out with those profits was the Elsa Cavaletti and this American Eagle top. Both I found at the bins. So that was, God, the bins are so good. It helps so much, you know, but it's exhausting to go. So anyways, okay, let's wrap this up and let's see the numbers. Let's go back to, and I'm gonna unshare my screen and we'll get back to, you guys can see the whole numbers, all the numbers for the week. All right, so let's get out of here and I'll show you guys the final numbers for the week, okay? All right, let's go over the totals. It's actually the next day. I didn't get back to taping yesterday. It got all busy in the afternoon. So technically I videotaped all of that yesterday, and I'm going to talk about now just like my final progress. I'm going to put a chart up here, let you know what I sold and what my profits were all in total. So I sold 19 items in the weeks of April 27th to May 10th. That's 2 weeks. My total sales were $529. Cost of goods were $115. My fees totaled $102, and my total profit was $312. Profit margin 58%. Very good. I'm super happy with that. If I can keep it over 50, I mean, I think that's really great. I think in like just in a sales position, when it just comes to selling, marketing, things like that, anything around this is really good. So couldn't be happier with these 2 weeks. I know I'm a little bit behind, but you can see that there's definitely a trend on linen. I sold 4 linen shirts in those 2 weeks, and I have sold more since then. So I would definitely be on the lookout for linen. If it's in really good shape, good quality, I wouldn't worry too much about. And I think as long as it's, in style, classic too, classic linen is good because that's definitely a staple in a wardrobe. I did actually want to touch really quick on the Canada Post strike that's possibly coming up. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen from what I've been reading, May 22nd. However, Poshmark has, if you guys don't already know this, so I'm sure lots of you do, but maybe some don't. Poshmark has gotten together with Purolator, and they can mail and ship out all of our products for us. So how you get a Purolator label, instead of going into your email and printing the label from your email, go into where the item has sold, and then scroll down to the bottom, and it's going to say get shipping label, and then there's going to be an option for you either to choose Canada Post or Purolator. Just make sure that you have a Purolator that's close to you, or I'm not even sure, maybe you guys can touch on this if you guys know if Purolator is actually doing pickups. Maybe you can schedule pickups like once or twice a week for your items. But thank God for that, because it sure was a shit show last December when that all went down. It was awful. Anyways, so that is really good news for no one had known, or if you don't know about that. I also wanted to mention the Poshmark relisting thing. I don't know why everybody's in a big uproar. I'm on quite a few Facebook pages. It's not a big deal. Like, if you're relisting, I feel like sooner than 60 days, then I think that's kind of weird. Don't you want to give it a chance? If you want to change something, just go in and edit it. And then after 60 days, if it's not pushing or moving, then go ahead and delete and relist. I use Prime Lister for my automation. So I have it actually set for every 90 days that I'm deleting and relisting. And I feel like maybe it's going okay. Maybe 60 days would be better for me, but I don't know why everybody's all pissy pants about it. I don't see them being a problem. Just wait until after 60 days to relist your stuff. That's what I'm going to guess. So, all right, let's wrap this up. I hope you guys are having a great week. Oh, there's Millie. That's my cat, Millie. I hope you guys are having a great week. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about any of the things that I sold, or if you have any more questions that I can touch on from the Canadian Postal or Prime Lister. Until next time, happy reselling.